Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Kristen. Today I'm guiding you through Earth Element Yin Yoga for grounding the body and the mind. And we'll start today in a comfortable seated position, working with prithvi mudra. And this mudra helps us to connect to the element of earth, to the stabilizing, supportive, and nourishing energies of the earth. So we'll bring our palms to face up, and we'll take our thumb and bring our thumb to touch our ring finger. And then stretch out the other fingers and relax your palms, closing your eyes. Taking a breath to settle in through your body, rooting down through your sits bones. Feeling the base of your body connected to the solid support of the earth. And giving yourself a moment to re-embody, to bring your energy, your mind, spirit back into your physical body. Your attention and awareness at rest in the bones, muscle, tissue, and fluids of your body. Connecting to the quiet receptivity of the earth. And to the nurturing and nourishing qualities of the earth, to the mountains, the rivers, forests, the foods of the earth, connecting deeper into the stabilizing force of Mother Earth. And allowing this energy to begin to transform any feelings of anxiety, worry, instability, insecurity, transforming the prana within you. Grounding, stabilizing, and centering you on the earth. You can relax your palms, placing your palms face down on your thighs, taking a big breath in through your nose, and exhale with open mouth. And opening your eyes. We'll begin to move through some yin yoga postures that open and stimulate the stomach and spleen meridian lines, which is connected to that nurturing and stabilizing earth energy. So we'll get started in child's pose. You can slide props away and have them off to your side. Today we will work with a few bolsters and pillows and blocks, so have a bunch of props on hand. And we'll come into a wide-kneed child's pose, beginning to open up the spleen line through the inner thighs. And as we fold forward, we're going to come right away into a twist for the upper body, massaging through the digestive system. So we'll take our right palm and thread that behind the left wrist and lower down to the right shoulder, turning our cheek to the ground. If this feels too intense for your neck, add a pillow underneath your cheek, supporting the neck. And resting the left forearm onto the right, bringing some weight down into the right forearm. Releasing the shoulder towards the earth. Bringing some gentle compression and massage to the digestive system. To the organs that transform our food into vital energy. Unwind the right arm and stretch both palms in front of you, sinking your hips back and down and resting your forehead to the earth. And then slide your right palm back under your shoulder and thread the left palm behind the right wrist. And we'll lower down to the shoulder. and stretching both palms forward, taking a breath. And we'll float up to all fours. And from all fours, let's stretch out through the backs of the legs by drawing up into downward dog just for a breath or two. And we'll come back to hands and knees. And we're stepping our left foot forward between our palms, coming into baby dragon pose. Support your back knee by rolling up a cushion or bringing a pillow under your knee. And then walk your toes back so that you're a few inches in front of the kneecap. And then you can release the top of the foot to the ground. We're stretching out through the stomach meridian line, through the tops of the thigh. And we're bringing our fingertips to either side of the ankle. And you can always bring a stack of books or some blocks to your palms so that you can fully relax here and let the whole body hang forward. Resting the right side of the abdomen onto the thigh or the left side of the abdomen onto the thigh. Letting the spine round. Breathing here. As the hips drop down, release any tension through the shoulders and the jaw. If you are holding tension, bring more support for your palms. And then bring your left arm to the inner leg line and walk your left toes slowly over to the left. Palms underneath the shoulders or onto your props. Finding some more stretch and opening to the inner thigh. Walking both palms over to the right, very subtle curve through your spine, opening up through the side waist on the left side, and keeping the left knee on top of the ankle. You can relax the heart and the head. Three breaths. Walking your palms back through center and taking another breath or two here. And then moving very, very slowly, begin to shift both hips back. Bring the left leg behind you. Come back to all fours. stretch out your left leg, tuck your toes, and pulse the heel towards the back wall. And then take a breath or two back into child's pose, stacking your palms, resting your forehead. Floating back to all fours, you can always stretch out in downward dog if your legs need some more release. And when you're ready, let's step the right foot between the palms. And we'll take our palms to either side of the ankle, resting the right side of the abdomen onto the thigh, supporting your back knee, and coming just an inch or two in front of the kneecap, and rounding your spine, relaxing here. Finding your breath. Feeling the hip flexor begin to lengthen and drop. Pelvis heavy. Slowly heel toe your foot over to the right and bring the right palm to the inner leg line. And feeling the tissue line through the inner leg up through the upper inner thigh. Slowly walking both palms over to the left, keeping the palms in line with your shoulder, creating a little C shape through the spine, opening through the side body. And as you hold here for a few more breaths, you might start to feel the more subconscious emotions rising up to the surface, that anxiety and worry, the emotions that keep us ungrounded. And as they come up, just keep breathing. Bringing the body back through center. Moving very, very slowly to come out. Shifting your hips back. Coming to all fours. Tucking your right toes and pulsing the heel to the back wall. And taking some time in child's pose to fully integrate. Allowing any emotions that came up to move up and out. Letting go into the earth. And as you let go of the emotions, you're more able to move back into your body. Feeling relaxed and safe in your body. And we'll bring our fingertips under our shoulders. We're rolling all the way up. Draw your knees in towards each other. And you can bring your hips down to your heels and feel into the tops of your thighs. We're going to open deeper through the stomach line. And we'll be moving into half saddle pose. This can be quite an intense posture for some people. So we're going to move into this posture mindfully with lots of support. So we're going to start by bringing a block or some books underneath our sits bones. And we'll take our knees as wide apart as our hips, bringing our pinky toes down towards the earth and the heels just slightly by the outer hips. So you're going to feel some compression to the tops of the feet. You don't want to feel any pressure at all in your knees. And then we'll set up some props behind us. So I recommend lots of cushions or bolsters. I like to stack a couple. I know that I need more support in this posture. And this is for your back to rest on. I'm going to start by releasing through the left thigh. So we'll take our right foot in front of us. We're going to set the foot to the ground. Bring your fingertips back by the hips and just slightly lean back and see how this feels for your knee. Again, you don't want to feel any pressure on the knee. See if you can relax through the thigh and allow the muscles to lengthen through the quadriceps. Just breathing here. If you feel like you'd like to go deeper, stretch the right leg in front of you. And you might stay lifted in this posture the whole time. Or you might come down into a back bend, bringing your props right to the spine and then lower down. You can come down through your forearms, or you can stay lifted. So as you come down, your knee might lift slightly off of the ground. You can add a pillow there. And taking a few breaths here. This is a very deep and intense release. So if you do feel overwhelmed, please come out early. We're not not going to stay in this posture for too long. Taking 4 more breaths. And exhale. You can come back to your forearms. Palms to the ground, slowly helping your body up. If that feels too intense, roll off of your props to one side and then roll all the way up to sit. As you come up, release through the left leg. Stretch the leg out in front of you, flexing your foot, and just take a breath. And again, observing any emotions that came up to the surface. And then we'll bend our right knee. Adjust the sits bones. And you can tuck the foot underneath the hip. Again, the heels to the outer hip. Pinky toe curls down to the earth. Your knee feels safe and supported. You can keep the front leg in front of you, or you might be bending through the right leg. And you can stay seated, breathing here. If you're coming down onto your back, lower down nice and slow with enough support. Remember that you can come out of this posture early. If you can stay a little bit longer, let's take another 4 or 5 slow rounds of breath. Big breath in and exhale. And again, to come up, you might be rolling to one side, or you can come up through your forearms. Make sure that feels supportive for your back. Releasing your right leg in front of you and pausing here. Let's slide the props away from underneath us and set them off to the side. Taking another breath or two, bringing some movement to the legs. You can roll your ankles, flexing your feet for a moment, and then we'll come onto our backs. And as you come onto your back, hug your knees to your chest. Relax your lower back. Let's round our spine. And relax back. Rocking a little bit from side to side. Making big circles down through the sacrum and up through the mid-back. We'll come back to center and bring our knees open towards the armpits, coming into happy baby pose. Adding any extra support you might need underneath your hips and your sacrum. You can always fold a blanket or bring a bolster underneath the pelvis. And let's take some time here, stretching again through the inner leg lines. And feeling the back of the heart connected down to the earth. Taking a couple more breaths. Drawing the heels down towards the hips and bring your knees back in towards each other. We'll set our feet to the ground and let's take our arms open into a T shape. Palms facing up, knees rocking from side to side. Both knees dropping to the right, head dropping to the left. Knees drawing back through center and over to the left, head to the right. And we'll bring our knees back to center, feet hip distance apart. And let's take our palms to the left side of the body, to the spleen on the left side of the body. just underneath the rib cage. And take a moment and warm this area of the body with your palms, closing your eyes. And with each breath in, imagine that you're breathing in a bright golden yellow color. Golden yellow into the spleen. Breathing in the nourishing and nurturing energies of the earth. And as we finish up our practice, we'll work with the healing sound from Chinese traditional medicine, sending this healing sound into our spleen. And the sound is H-O-O, Hu. Taking a big breath in. And one more time. Relaxing your body into shavasan. Closing your eyes. And feeling the golden yellow color sweeping through every cell of your body and expanding into your mind. And stay in this space of relaxation and integration for as long as you need. Having a wonderful day. Namaste.